Hello, it's Gem Games here once again, and this is the part 2 of the adding zombie tutorial. So yeah, let's get started, or let's continue, or something like that. Now let's go back to the blueprints folder. Now we have to uh, add a new structure. So right click and search for struct. Oh, what did I? Structure. This, and let's call this bone hit underscore struct. Okay, now let's open it and let's add a, okay, we already have a one variable here. Let's call this multiplier, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it. And let's change the type to float. And let's add a new variable also, which should be called points. And let's change it to integer. Okay, let's save and close. Now we have to create a new data table. So data, and if you cannot find this, if you are like over this and try to search for data table, it doesn't show. You have to be like out here, outside this like box, you know, here. Actually, let's right click and be here outside and data table like that. Now we will have to search for this bone hit struct. This, and let's call this bone hit underscore, or actually I'll check, what did I call it? Okay, yeah, bone hit underscore et. And now we want to open it and move it to here. And now if you are using the same what I'm talking about, if you're using the same enemy like mesh as that's from Mixamo, or actually if you're using any enemy mesh from Mixamo, then you should be able to use the same values as So let's add a row, and now the row name should be the bone name. So first should be spine 2, and with the capital first letter, and now the multiplier should be 2.5 because the spine 2 is head on that skeleton. Now let's duplicate this and let's call it spine 1. And the spine 1, I will make the multiplier 1.2. Okay, let's duplicate it one more time. Now it should be called hips. And hips should be 1.2 also. Now let's duplicate it once more. This should be right up leg, and you have to use the capital letters on the right and up and leg. Now we can duplicate it. Actually, let's change the multiplier to 1 first. Now let's duplicate it and let's change this name to left up leg, like this. And now let's duplicate this one more time, and this should be right arm. And now I will change this multiplier to 0.9, and let's duplicate once more. This should be left arm, right arm, left arm. Okay, and multiplier same, no, 0.9. Okay, now we can close this. Next thing, actually we can close this player HUD thing also. Now we are here, PP enemy main and take damage function. Okay. Okay, so let's get started with this because we have a lot to do here. So first, let's actually create a new local variable called headshot, and it should be type boolean, and now we want to set it after this impact point. This. And from here we want to get a select this to here, and the rules should be, we want to get the pawn name we want to get if it's equal, and we want to duplicate this because we want to check if it's one of those two bones. Oh, actually, we don't have to do that because, sorry, only once. Bone name is equal to spine 2. I think that's the our head bone. I will show what I mean. Go here and do the physics asset. Now our head, this is spine 2. So yeah, okay. It's good. Now, if it is the spine 2, we want to set that headshot variable to true, like this, from true to true. Okay. And after that, we want to get data table row. Get data table row. Or, I think it's this on the utilities here. Okay, yeah, it's this one. And now we also want to get the bone name. We want to connect it to here. And the data table we want to use is bone hit data table, like that. And the next thing, we want to promote this out row to a local variable from the row found, like this. And I will move this to here, like a little bit up. And let's call this out row. Okay, and here from the row not found, we want to actually create a new variable called row not found, and we want to set it after the row not found, like here, like this, and we want to set it to true, like that. And now we want to add a branch to here, and actually move this a little bit further away, and connect this to here, and also there, like that. And I will add a reroute to here. So now it's better. And then this condition should be this knife from here. Let's connect this knife to the condition of the branch. And I will add a reroute once again. Actually, let's put it there and let's move this bone name to here. Okay, now it looks pretty okay. Or actually, I will move it to here. I don't know why. But yeah, after that, we want to let's move this a little bit further. We want to get the PPC health and remove health remove this one. And let's connect it to false like this. And also we want to copy all this and connect it to the true one, but this is different. Okay, like this. And now we want to actually we want to add a branch after this. We can connect it to here and also to here. So now we have to get this dead and add a or boolean and connect also this. So if it's because if we connect it to, for example, only to here and this is false and it goes from here, it doesn't work. So we have to add both of these with the or like that. Now it should work. Now we can get to these values. So if we are knifing, so if we're attacking with knife, we don't want to use, at least I don't want to use any body part or bone multipliers. So I always want to make the damaged amount like maybe 200 or something like that. Okay, so if we are stabbing, then 200 to here. And if we are not, we need a little code. So we want to get from the amount and select float. And this rule should be row not found. Because, I will show you, if we don't find the row, this is the database that we created, this bone hit data table, and we added all the bone names and the multipliers. If we hit the head, so the spine 2, the damage is multiplied by 2.5. If we hit the spine 1 or hips, it's 1.2 and so on. But if we don't hit any of those bones, so we hit like hand or leg or feet or something like that, then we want to set this, row not found to true, and if it's true, it picks the A, and it always multiplies this amount that we get from here. It multiplies it by like 0.7. I think that's good for me. So if we don't hit any of those bigger bones, you can also add every bone here if you want, but it's like a lot of work because there are like 50 or so, maybe 70 bones. So I will only add all of these big body parts that I want to give some better multipliers. So every other bone gets this 0.7. Okay, I don't know if you guys understand, but okay. The next thing, we want to actually get this out row, and we want to split it and move it to here. And we want to also actually we want to get from the amount and multiply again like this, and this to here. And now let's connect this to the B. Okay, so if row not found, amount multiplied by 0.7, and if it is found, so this is false, then it gets the out row multiplier that we have set here, and it multiplies it by the amount and sets it. Okay, the next thing, we actually want to, where is our, here, return. We want to add a new output here, which should be type boolean, and it should be called headshot, maybe headshot, like that. And now we want to connect this to the false, and we want to get the headshot from here and connect it to here. And now if we have set the headshot, yeah, okay. And let's actually create a few print strings showing and see what's happening. Print string, okay, and let's actually move this further away and put this to here. And now what we want to get here is actually, we want to get this value from here and connect it to the string. Now let's connect this false to here. Now let's copy this print string once more. And we want to get the bone name. So we can also see the bone name. Connect it to here, and now here. And here to here we don't have to add anything yet. Now let's compile and save. Okay, what's happening here? Headshot error. The blueprint variable. What? What is this? What is happening? Okay, I don't actually know what's happening, so I will remove this and remove the whole headshot boolean and create a new local variable called headshot and add a space. Now I want to set it from here again, like this, connect this to there. Now let's go back to here and connect the headshot to the headshot. Now it should work. If it doesn't, I don't know what's happening. Okay, it works. I don't know what was that. That was some kind of bug or something like that. Now if we go to play, we should be able to shoot him. Like if I shoot to the leg, left leg 3.5, and my base damage is 5. So 3.5, 3.5, and to here 5 because it's upper leg, and to here 6 because it's hips. Here spine 1, 6, to the hand, left arm 4.5, left hand 3.5, and to the head it should be 12. Yeah, you can see. Okay, now it doesn't do anything yet anymore because it should be dead, but we don't have the functionality for that yet. So let's do that because everything works to this point. Okay, now we can close this and go back to here. After all this, now we can remove this if we want, because we saw that everything works. Now let's connect this to the false. And from the true, we want to get the mesh and set simulate physics. And now we want to connect this from the true, and let's set it to simulate. After, we want to, from the mesh, set collision response to channel, like this. Let's move it to here and add a reroute, and I will align this. And this should be visibility and ignore. Okay, that should be done. And now we have to get the capsule component, not that one, capsule component. And from here we want to set collision enabled, like this. Connect it to here, and no collision. And the next thing should be we want to actually get the mesh again and set impulse. Sorry, it's add impulse, like that. Let's connect it here, like that. I will actually move it a little bit further away, but not too much. And now we want to get the impact point. And we want to multiply it by, actually we have to change this pin, convert pin and float single precision, like that. And now let's connect it to the impulse. What happened? Let's convert it once more. Okay. And we want to, or at least I want to change this to minus 7,500, like that. And now the bone name. And connect that to the bone name, like that. Now for the, we actually have to get another return node after this. Add return node. This. And now we can just click this dead, because here we are checking if we are dead, and this is not dead, and this is dead. And now we want to also get the headshot variable here and connect it to the headshot, like that. And now we want to go back to the PP first person character here. And now we want to connect the let's actually, I don't know why did we promote this to a variable. I think it has some reason behind it, but I don't remember it yet, but it doesn't matter. Maybe later we will see that. But let's check what did I... Oh, I want to actually connect this normal to the impact point for some reason. Let's check if it works. Now we have the hit marker and the ragdoll and everything set, so let's check if it works. So now the hit marker works. Okay, if we shoot to the head a few times, he dies, and you saw that the hit marker went to red. I will show you again. I will change to the another weapon, because this weapon's damage is 50 now, like I said it before. Now you can see, if I shoot to here, white, normal hit marker. If I shoot to here, it should be red. Yeah, everything works. Okay. Yeah, I actually think that was all for this video. I will try once more. So, yeah, everything works. That looks good. Okay. I think that was all for this video, and if you liked what you saw, please click the like button and subscribe if you want to see some more. And yeah, see you on the next one. Bye.